There he goes. Give us something good tonight.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Well, here we are, Tim. We've finally reached the final game of the regular season, and what a ride it's been. But for others, they still have something to play for.
There is no doubt this is what we dreamt about as a kid. The postseason, there's a lot of work ahead in either case, but obviously, if you wanted one of these playoff berths, you understand this is where legacies are made.
All right, a special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
He just had an all-time moment breaking Wilt Chamberlain's single-season points record. Him and Wilt are still the only players in NBA history with over 4,000 points in a year. He told me he hopes to add to this record tonight. I'm betting he will, guys.
Yeah, he could add a lot to it. Thanks. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Pass to Chapman. Here's Cotton. The shot, no good.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference. This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Here's Chapman. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Viana. A three-pointer, no good.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
And there's the bucket from MP.
What I love about MP there, he was shot ready. Hands and feet ready to go.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Chapman. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Finally able to knock one down. Hopefully the lid is off the basket.
Here's MP, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
A guy committed to finding buckets. MP is always looking to score.
Pass to Haywood. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And a little spring cleaning now. Let's see what stays and what's gone in the new power rankings. Taking a look at Toronto. They're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
And, you know, I think New York, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
The Knicks making a switch here. Gaudier's checked in. And the Raptors with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. Hands it from downtown.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
It's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Bird for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand. Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. A 3-ball. Sorber with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 7. MP outside. Here's the 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Chapman. Pass to Cotton. From beyond the arc. A shot missing. The Knicks have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. They set the screen. MP, no good. Raptors trail by 10. Bird outside. From past the arc. drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 19 points.
And you couldn't draw it up any better offensively. 8 buckets already in his first 10 attempts.
Bird, the pass to Haywood. Big play by Bird to set it up.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
And here's MP for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Stone out there with Walker. Then there's Bird. And it's Chapman in at the point. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And the Knicks making a change here. Banks is checked in. And the Knicks miss again. Raptors trail by 11. Bird outside, inside, goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on MP.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
The Knicks making a switch here. Winston's checked in.
Hitting threes, so crucial. MP providing great spacing there.
Pass to Haywood. Here's Stone. Here's Chapman. T covering. It's stolen by T. MP passes to Walker. And finished off by Walker.
There's the unselfishness of MP, setting up his teammates nicely.
Here's Chapman. He had 15 points last outing. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Bird looking it over. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. From the wing. That's short off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to MP. Takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 37.
Just an incredible night for MP. They have thrown multiple defenses at him, but he just keeps finding ways to score.
Here's Bird. And the Raptors miss again.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
The three from MP. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Haywood with the ball. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Here's MP. It's deflected. And even 3-on-3 break to end the run. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Waiting until the last second to release that. What a move.
The Raptors making a switch here. For Toronto, they had gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Lets it go with the three. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 43 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Three-pointer. Haywood, no good. New York leading by 20. Down low, here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Bird. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Here's Viana. And the Raptors miss again. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. New York ahead. They finish off the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-5 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to the half.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates
Let's take a moment now and swing on over to the play. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
They've got MP, and it's Winston in at the shooting guard. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Great open look there. He has 6.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
He got it again. Sensational.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. Viana covered by MP. It's hauled in by MP.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that one drops for him.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Haywood. Banks with a rebound. For New York, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. MP.
That's exactly what this offense wants from MP. Go up and finish strong.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And again, no good by Toronto.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Banks. And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 57 points.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Winston. The 3 from MP. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Haywood. To the inside. Here's Chapman. The Knicks pull it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. In the corner, it's MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Cotton. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Haywood. And a miss there on the triple. For New York, they've got nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
It's impressive how confident MP is down there. It feels like he can score at will when he gets it in that area.
Here's Bushka. And it's off from three-point range. MP deciding where to go with it. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Toronto with the ball. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Chapman's got his second basket of the night.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Pass to Sorber. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here.
2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. The Raptors have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. New York's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. MP right side, and he lobs it up toward the rim. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean,
think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
So for Toronto right now,
that's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line. And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
Pass to Chapman. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by New York. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside, Walker. Back to MP. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Chapman to the paint. Here's Puska. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
And here's MP for 3. Drops in the tray.
Oh, he's just a natural scorer. That time, MP going to the jump shot.
Pass to Chapman. And here's Haywood. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Pass to Chapman. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most
The postseason is just around the corner now. How hard is it to stay focused when you know the season is coming to an end?
Well, it's certainly hard for those teams that have locked in their spots. It's very easy to lose focus here in the home stretch. But for those still fighting for a spot, finishing well in the regular season has got to be the priority right now.
Now, New York starting 5. They've got MP, and it's Sorber in at the center position.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
MP outside. This one for three. Drops in the three.
And there's MP clapping back. He is such a competitor.
Here's Coleman. 8 points in his last time out. The three. Fears. Unable to get that one. Here's Sorber. He's guarded by Misi. And here's MP from outside. Misi grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Fears. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 6 points.
Come on now. MP just showing off his range.
Pass to James. The rebound by MP. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Offline with a three.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Fleming. Got it. Good job in the low post. Fleming's got his second basket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Fears, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Toronto got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Walker passes to MP. Right wing. Tries it from 16. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Here's Keith. A 26-point game for him in the win against Houston. Pass to Reynolds. The three is up. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And for New York, Walker out there with MP.
Oh, wow! Look out! Nice pass from MP. Assists like that signal a well-run offense.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Now Walker, 7 points in the game. Covered by MP. Pass to Keith. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And it's good for 2.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Knicks. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Now, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Takes a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside for Butler. The 3. That shot is off. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Coleman. Pass to Townsend. Here's Keith. Drew on the 14-footer.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Bronny James. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's MP. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Well, he's on one now. It's going to be tough to slow MP down when he's feeling this confident.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Coleman. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I face because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
Pass to Fears. 6 to shoot. Banks pulls it in.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
With the drive. Oh, MP with a block.
Textbook block by MP. He anticipated the shot and was right there at the rim to stop it.
MP outside. There's the triple. MP drills the 3.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Here's James on the wing. He's scoreless. A nice shot by Fears.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
From deep, MP. And the Knicks, another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
44 seconds left to play in the first half. For three, Fears. The Knicks pull it in. MP scanning the floor. And again, New York with the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Inside. To the left side wing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Townsend. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Back to James. For three, Fears. No luck on that one. Now here's MP. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New York. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic...
Modern era. Work the ball around the perimeter and shoot it with confidence.
That's right. My name would be Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay, now we've got some time to take... And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Fears out there with James. Then it's Yves Missi, and it's Fleming in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Fears. Here's Fleming, covered by MP. Here's Fears. That one rolls around and rims out.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Thanks, the pass to MP. Lets it go. And it's New York scoring again.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
James, outside. Pass to Fears. Beyond the arc. Schwarber with the rebound.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
The three. MP shot is off. And so James will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Fears, puts up a three, that falls. Nice feed that time from James. Fears has got 12 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt.
And another one.
Yeah, another extraordinary effort from him. Now, we've come to expect this as of late.
Yeah, he's now tied for 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Pass to Coleman. Here's Fears from behind the arc. And it's MP with a rebound.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And the shot goes. And the Knicks lead by 18.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Fears. He's got 12. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Fears has got 5 points now this quarter. MP outside, three-pointer, and the Knicks another three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Pass to Fears. Count it. Good. He's got 16.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
The Knicks making a switch here. Gaudier's checked in. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. Taking a look at New Orleans, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft.
Checking out the Pelicans, they are down towards the bottom of their conference. So this final week of games is almost a formality. But you have to think they'll still play hard and do their best out there.
Pass to Coleman. Here's Fears. For three. And it's New York with a rebound. Sorber's got 4 rebounds now.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Fears. Here's Coleman. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Pass to Keith. Here's Fears. He's got 16. Out left to the wing. Here's Coleman. The rebound by MP.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they...
Another bucket! Wow!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering. Down low. And MP throws it down.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have...
Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Pass to Fears. Back to James. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Fleming, covered by MP. Shot clock at 5. Releases. And again, New Orleans no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
So on the floor for New York, we've got Butler, Jarris Walker out there with MP. And it's Hammonds in at small forward. Oh, wasted no time on that one. James has gotten his first points in this one. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Butler passes to MP. Lets it go from deep. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 1:51 left to play in the fourth. He buries it from 3. Fears has got 21.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
No problems knocking that one down.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. And got it! Another basket! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
To the paint to end the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And here's New York now. From downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Reynolds. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.
No, last time I snuck into jail, she saw a little green.
Star-spangled banner yet waves o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Hello, fans. Welcome to the... Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at New York, they are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, there's the 76ers, down 5 spots from them.
Well, I think for New York, they've done a great job putting themselves in the best position possible. Tons of confidence heading into the postseason for this group.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Woolridge, Newell out there with Flag. Then there's Edgecombe, and it's Udoh in at the point. And for the Knicks, they've got MP, and it's Banks in at the 3. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, you're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guard. two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
Here's Edgecombe. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Udo trains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Pass to Edgecombe. Outside, Woolridge. Now Udo. Another three for Philadelphia.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
Here is Udo. 6-point game. Beyond the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And New York making a change here. Gaudier's checked in. And the 76ers making a change here. Here's Flag. Covered by MP. Now Edgecombe. Scoreless thus far. Misses the three. Floats it up for MP. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Showing off some athleticism there. This is why MP's teammates are always looking for the lob.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to McCain. Here's Flag, covered by MP. Flag with it. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's McCain. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. New York City's home. A boogie with a hoodie. Very happy with what he's seeing from his Knicks.
And well, you're not going to find many fans that are more faithful than native New Yorkers are to their Knicks.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Hard to believe you can have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Now, here's Udo. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to McCain. Here's Hudgen. Covered by MP. A nice shot by Klingon.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
New York leading by 11. Here's MP. And good. as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Udo. His last outing, he had 18 points. In the corner, it's McCain. Trains it from beyond the arc. McCain's got 5 now.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
We've got Butler and B out there with Jarris Walker. And it's Teague in at the 2. They're the group. New York will start the second one. Here's McCain. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good. He has 7.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Hanks checked in for New York. Newell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Knicks. The 76ers in second.
And here we've got 2 teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And here's Udo. 9 points in the game so far. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Now Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And the Knicks making a change here. Winston's checked in. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the 76ers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Edgecombe. He has yet to score. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked. The art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Here is Udo. The Knicks making the shot. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Edgecombe. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And there's the bucket from MP.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Out left to the wing. They set the pick. Pass to Dick. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple. Dick's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
MP, that's for 2. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Now Walker following the 3. Point attempt by MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Dick. He had 15 points last outing. Walker the pass to MP. Shoots. Good. He hits the jump shot. MP's got 39.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The 76ers trail by 18. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to McCain. Jacks up a 3. Clock at 6. Here's Edgecombe. From outside, off the mark. Fires the 3. Winston, no good. Here's the lob to the hoop. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And so it's the New York Knicks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. Back to the action in just a minute.
Yeah, these guys are dialed in, getting to their spots and taking their shots.
Great rhythm to their off. All right, and now that we are in, that is more than enough of a.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Newell out there with Flag. Then it's Woolridge. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Udo. And another one falls. Amazing.
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What a year.
Wow, he has brought it every night, and nobody seems to have the answer for him. Newell, good. Newell's got his first points in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that one... good. MP.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Pass to Flag. Now Edgecombe. He has 5. Here's Woolridge. Sorber with the rebound. To the middle. Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Pass to Flag. Here's Edgecombe. 76ers moving the ball around. Now Udo. Off the mark there with a three-point shot.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure.
Another bucket. Wow.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, G.A., you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out. Three-pointer, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 5. Oh.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Newell.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Woolridge. In the corner, it's Flag. That one's off. Still out of sync.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
For 3, Sorber with the rebound. Sorber's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP, and MP throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Newell. Here's Flag. Over to the left wing. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
69-35.
43 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Newell. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Sorber's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Back to MP. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Newell. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And so it's MP making things. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster.
Checked in for Mark Williams. Pass to Newell. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Jarris Walker out there with MP. Then it's Butler. And it's Dadier in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's MP. And good! He hits it again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play. Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Out that one. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, this team needs to keep getting the rock to MP. He's been feeling it all night.
Woolridge a screen on Teague. Edgecombe, no good. The Knicks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Flag, and the 3 ball is good.
And not the tightest D right there, and he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That 3-point shot is his bread and butter.
MP, explosive move by MP. He's got the gas for sure.
1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Newell. Flag with it for the 3. Newell can't get it to go.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
Pass to Edgecombe. And it's Flag missing.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the 3.
Sinks the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Butler kicks to MP. Launches a three. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, what you working on?
next, MP.
City Nets. Let's hear it for the NBA MVP.
The playoffs have arrived, and a young duo looks to make a new splash. The New York Knicks enter the postseason with the best record in the conference, but now the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
It's time to kick off the post. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. They've got Zachary Risachet, and it's Wright Foreman in at the point. And for the Knicks, they've got MP, and it's Banks in at the 3. Tip-off goes to Atlanta. You take a look at New York. They fought hard to get the seed they earned. Now they need to make the most of it.
Yeah, they'll be heavy favorites in this matchup. That said, they can't look beyond the first round. Do what they've done all season and just take care of business.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Well, this is MP's very first playoff appearance, and I asked him if he was feeling nervous. He said, quote, "I'm not going to lie, there's a different energy tonight," unquote. But no, he is not nervous. He's ready for this. He said, "We're ready for this." He's sounding confident, guys.
Sure does. MP not letting the big moment get to him. Thanks, Allie. Here's Wright Foreman. After the basket by New York. Here's Novak. It's good. Novak's got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
MP's shot is good. After the massive regular season he had, it's easy to see why there was so much hype surrounding MP heading into the playoff stretch.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure on him, too. When a player with the highest scoring average in the league gets to the postseason, the expectations are immense.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And the Knicks, another 3.
Oh, in today's game, making threes is a must. MP, he's dialed in.
Here's Wright Foreman. Here's Buford. Hits a three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the three-pointer goes. And it's 9 points for MP.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Outside Booker. Pass to Wright Foreman. Fires for 3. That was good. Give the assist to Booker.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. MP way outside. And again, New York with the triple.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Hawks trail by 4. Here's Buford. The 3 from Risachet. Drills it from deep.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Here's MP. And it's New York with another.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Of the key. MP's got 16 points.
You got to be ready to fire off a pass. And credit to MP. He did not hesitate at all.
44 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Buford. There's the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Teague finds MP. And he lays it up and in. 18 points for him.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Wright Foreman. He's got 6. On the clock. Pass to Shays to halt the run. Nails it from 3.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Knicks. Torching the Nets. Hitting 4 from distance that quarter. Back after this. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
MP is out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Butler, and it's Dante in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Allie, great info there. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BN. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 20 points.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And Atlanta with possession here. Following the bucket by the Knicks, Morales can't hit. MP looking around. Oh, MP throws it down.
Wow, MP, nasty.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Morales, still without a bucket. Pass to Buford. Over Teague. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Back to MP. Takes the 3. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
Making plays at both ends of the floor. And it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Sinks it from distance. Shays has got 9.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Winston. Lets it fly. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Hawks trail by 14. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Novak. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He has 6.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Wright Foreman. He has 6. Here's the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Pass to Buford. There's a screen. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
From deep, MP. Oh, MP with a little payback.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
That's to Novak. Now here's Risache. Walker pulls down the board. New York leading by 15. To the middle. Here's Winston. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
On the push, here comes Atlanta. Here's Novak. Here's Risache. Oh, MP with a block.
Oh, man. MP met him at the summit.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
New York working the ball around now. 16 seconds left. Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range. It's a devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Risache. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so it's the New York Knicks looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, that rim is looking awfully big to them right now. I'm telling you, even though those shots are tough, they're going in.
Yeah, this lead is monstrous, and there's still another half to go. And looking at where the... Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the week.
Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
Yeah, this is a tremendous moment for MP. Hard to imagine another player having this kind of night again anytime soon.
MP outside. And again, New York with the triple.
How about how competitive MP is? You knock it a 3, he answers right back.
The 3 from Risache. And it's New York with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Parries it from 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Wright Foreman. 9 points in the game. Pass to Novak. Shot clock at 6. Here's Buford. 4-3. Banks pulls it in. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Novak, covered by MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on MP. Atlanta shooting their first foul shots of the night. He's perfect from the line this time. Knicks leading by 21. The three ball. Good! That's another bucket!
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
And MP is putting on a show, taking this game over, showing he can raise his level in the playoffs. I mean, I can't believe how many points he has. A historic night for this franchise.
2 points. That one goes.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
To the inside. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Reza Shea.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
From deep, MP. Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
That's to Novak. Now Reza Shea. Jacks up a three. The rebound by MP. MP's got 8 rebounds in the game. Fires the three. Oh, another one falls. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Buford. That's to Novak. Let's go with a three. Sinks the tray. Novak's got 8 points in the quarter.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
And the basket by MP.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Buford. 59 seconds left in the third. To the wing, right side. Here's Novak, covered by MP. Over MP. And another basket for Atlanta.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
And there's the lob.
How about that read by MP? Working the two-man action makes the right decision.
35 seconds left in the third. Outside Reza Shea. Here's Wright Foreman. From outside, off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to MP. Lets the three fly. And good! There's another 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
The three from Reza Shea. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's MP making things happen for New York. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. In for Williams. We've got Butler, Jarris Walker out there with MP, and it's Teague in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to Wright Foreman. Here's Buford. Five to shoot. Here's Novak, covered by MP. Here's Wright Foreman. The three-pointer off the mark. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. From deep. And MP with a basket on the assist by Butler. 63 points for MP.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Buford. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Wright Foreman. Booker with a screen on Butler. And Atlanta misses again.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
From deep, MP. He drops it from range. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Wright Foreman tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for New York. Fires from deep. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relished as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of a game.
Hits yet again! Wow! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. That's to Novak. Here's Buford. Off the mark there with a three.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Walker, a screen on Booker. From deep, MP. And again, New York with the triple.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And now we've got an intentional foul. The first one falls. That one's no good. From the arc. Good. He hits again. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin.
has really picked up, especially the past few seasons. When you bring reports.
Round one.
Round one of the East rolls on. Take a look at New York. Well, they started off with a Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Zachary Riesichet. Buford is out there at Booker, and it's Novak in at the power forward. And for the 5th time, MB was part of the all-defensive team.
No doubt he takes a lot of pride on that end. MB makes a difference defensively, and the voters are recognizing that.
There's the triple. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Novak misses.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now here's Buford. Here's Riesichet. Good on the three-point shot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. From the arc, it's rebounded by New York. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
That is the way they would like to play every night, but of course each opponent represents different challenges.
Novak misses. For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Wright Foreman. Here's Riesichet. Shot clock at 5. Here is Novak. Here's Buford. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the Knicks making a change here. Davies checked in. Atlanta making a switch here. Pass to Buford. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Daniels. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
MP outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. MP's got 15 points. Pass to Salon. Here's Riesichet. Booker with the screen for Riesichet. No good on the three. The Knicks leading by 11. Winston the pass to MP. It's rebounded by Salon. The Hawks shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. No good on the triple. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 17-6 run. MP, good.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
The Hawks trail by 14. Pass to Salon. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
And you couldn't draw it up any better offensively. 8 buckets already in his first 10 attempts.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Daniels pushes to Buford. This one for 3. Sorber with the rebound. Sorber's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's MP for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Salon. And he jams it with authority.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the...
And so it's New York out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Daniels, and it's Wright Foreman in at the point. Pass to MP. New York moving the ball around. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta making some changes. Novak's checked in, and it's Buford in for Riley. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Novak. Buford with it. Still scoreless. Novak misses. And stolen by Buford. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break to stop the run. And that one's good by Novak.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Pass to Daniel. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Throws it up high. Stolen by Walker. MP left side. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. MP's got 38 points.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Now here's Buford. Still yet to score. Pass to Novak. Here's Salon, guarded by Walker. Driving to the basket. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. So both teams changing it up here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Got that one up quick. 41 points for MP.
What I love about MP there, he was shot ready, hands and feet ready to go.
Here's Morales. Fires for three. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lets the three fly. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Morales. Here's Salon. Now Rizachet. Off target from three-point range. Here's Walker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Novak. Now Rizachet. Shot to stop the run. It's a hand on it. Walker with the rebound. And Walker's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. A three from MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 47 points. To the paint. Here's Novak. Count it.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And so it's MP making things happen for New York. He had some kind of quarter from long range. Winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Get ready for your pocket fight on Entertainment.
Hey everybody, a large Game 1 deficit for the Atlanta Hawks.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing them.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got MP and Absorber in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Rizachet off target from outside.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Buford. Takes the three. MP grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The tray. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Wright Foreman. Still without a basket. Pass to Novak. Now Buford, a three, nailed from three-point land.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Riesachet. No good from outside.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range. MP's got 59 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone. That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
For New York, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And another one falls. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Buford the pass to Novak. Over MP, and again, it's Atlanta.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
New York's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Riesachet with it. Out to the wing. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Riesachet's got 5.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
The 3 from MP. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Riesachet. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Riesachet's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And here's MP for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Here's Buford. He has 6. Pass to Novak. Here's Riesachet. 40 seconds left in the third. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP, that's for 2. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Riesachet. Here's Wright Foreman. From downtown, it's rebounded by New York. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Their game plan needs...
Good, that's another bucket.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. And so it's the New York Knicks, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
He's checked in for Williams. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Booker, Zachary Rizashea out there with Buford, and it's Wright Foreman in at point guard. Pass to Dadier, kicks it out to MP, connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Novak, and yes, it's good.
He will take that matchup every single time. He is not going to miss many of those.
The three from MP. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Rizashea. Buries the long-range jumper.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The three from MP. Good. Another from three.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
The three. And it's Rizashea with the rebound. To the inside, here's Wright Foreman. Pass to Booker from outside the arc. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And Walker throws it down.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Wright Foreman, the pass to Booker. Now Rizashea. And here is Buford down low. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bucket is good.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Knicks.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swag.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into game 3.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every...
And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range. It's a devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Rizashea. And the 3 off target. And so MP will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Fires the 3. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last 3 means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
And this is tremendous for MP. Hard to imagine another player having this kind of a night anytime soon.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Hey, what you working on?
bro.
Round.
You look at the Hawks. After suffering 2 losses to start this series, this game is unquestionably a must-win.
Yeah, going down 0-3 in the first round is not an option for them, period. If they have any hopes for this postseason, a win tonight is essential.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got MP, and it's Sorber in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the basket by Buford.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
From deep, MP. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, look, MP is such a competitor. Immediately getting those 3 points back.
Outside Rizachet. Here's Buford. Pass to right Foreman. 3-pointer. And the Hawks with another 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
MP, that one's good.
Really? You're going to give MP a look from there?
Here's Novak, covered by MP. Novak cuts off the pass. Left side Rizachet. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And he parries his first look.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 9.
Well, MP's right there, shot ready.
That's to Novak. Over MP. Another one falls for Atlanta.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
From outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Outside Rizachet. Launches it. Shot's good by Novak. He's got 7.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Pulls it. And it's New York with another.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Pass to right Foreman. And there's a pick. Fires the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for New York. The 3 is up. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
And it'll be Atlanta with their first time out of the game here. Dadier, he's checked in for New York. .149 left in the first quarter of the game. Daniels outside. For 3. And Atlanta misses again. Knicks leading by 4. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Here's Buford following the bucket by the Knicks. They need this. The shot, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, and that's easy work for MP, capitalizing off the break.
Pass to Booker. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Buford passes to Daniels. And Atlanta misses again. The Knicks have gone 8 of 10 shooting. From deep, MP fires in the triple. MP's got 22.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. MP really making a difference here.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
And the Hawks with possession here. They trail by 11. Walker with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
They set the pick. Passes along. Fires the three. The shot off that time. MP getting it done for the Knicks. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. No. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
On the court right now for the Knicks, we've got Jarris Walker, Butler out there with MP, and it's Teague in at the 2. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there. Kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Riley, good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Knicks making a switch here. New York leading by 14. Here's MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Novak. Here's Buford. And there's the drive. Takes a 3. Novak can't hit.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Oh, got that one up quick. MP's got 33.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Buford. Here's Wright Foreman. Checked by T. From downtown. Shots good by Novak. Novak's got 10 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
Launches a 3. The putback. The rebound by Winston. Knicks leading by 18. MP, that one's good. MP's got 37.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
Pass to Novak. Here's Wright Foreman. 3-pointer off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And that one drops.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
A minute 31 left to play in the second quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
New York with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Buford. Pass to Morales. Right side, Ricochet. And Atlanta misses again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And count that bucket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Buford. Here's Novak. From the arc. Banks pulls it in.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter. Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
And the Hawks shooting 35% so far in this one. Throws it up high. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
New York has gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hits the trifecta.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Ricochet. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. New York out in front, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the New York Knicks.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
Man, what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. Okay.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining NBA2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Mismatch. Here's Wright Foreman. They've got Zachary Risache, and it's Booker in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Over to the left wing. Here's Novak. Pass to Wright Foreman from outside the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Drives to the hoop, and he converts the layup. MP's got 48.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Risache. Here's Novak, covered by MP. Pass to Buford. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Buford's got 6.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
MP scanning the floor. And again! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
There's a screen. The 3 from Risache. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Over to the wing. Here's Novak. It's rebounded by New York. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the 3. Good! Another from 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Here's Wright Foreman. Pass to Novak. Over MP. He hits the back iron and sinks it. 14 points for him.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
And yes, another basket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. On the wing, Risache. Inside. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Risache.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
MP outside. Beyond the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Here's Novak. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. And he's going for the lob. Back to MP. 4 on the clock. Down low.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
MP.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Pass to Novak. The 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Back to MP. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
30 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. The three from Rizashé. Torber with the rebound. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. MP, that one's good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Rizashé. Not going to go that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. New York out in front, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Making a switch here. MP's checked in. So on the floor for the Knicks, MP is out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Butler, and it's Teague in a 2-guard. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Booker with a screen on MP. Novak passes to Booker. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Booker.
That free throw good from Booker. New York has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's MP. Buries it down low.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Novak, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on MP. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Oh, my goodness. MP tried to bring the house down.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Novak. Here's Buford. Lets the 3 fly. Rizashé, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's MP. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's Wright Foreman. Fires the 3. Novak can't hit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
MP again.
Great job. MP just so effective moving downhill.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Novak. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
And that'll wrap up game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important game 4 for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
To the paint. Here's Rizashé, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Pass to Novak. Outside Rizashé. And the Hawks with another three.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Hammonds, the pass to MP. Fires from deep. And it's good. He hits another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Buford. Pass to Novak. Over MP. MP with the block. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within.
Think someone might take you? Sure.
Round 1 continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Knicks have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Hawks. Will there be an upset in Round 1? It's all coming up next.
It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-0. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will the series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Hammonds, and it's MP in at the four-man position. And for Atlanta, we've got Zachary Rizachet. Buford is out there with Booker, and it's Wright Foreman in at the point. We'll take a look at the Hawks. This has been a very difficult series for sure. They find themselves in a historically hopeless scenario. Down 3 games tonight.
Well, at least they are here at home. Maybe these fans can light a fire under them, and they can make something out of this series.
Now, here's Buford. Booker in the corner. Carries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball.
MP answering the call. There's a triple right back at you.
After Rizachet. The Hawks working the ball around. It's Novak from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Buford from deep. Sorber with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Banks. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Pass to Novak. Now Rizachet launches it. Rebound by Hammonds. For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And MP throws it down.
Oh, what a move by MP, just relentlessly attacking the rim.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Novak misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Wright Foreman. No good again that time. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's MP. And a missed layup.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter. New York missing again.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
So on, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Daniel. Booker looking around. Takes the 3. And it's Ricochet missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
So it's Atlanta now, following the three-pointer by MP. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Buford. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 9-point game.
So when you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Outside Daniel. Here's Ricochet. The Hawks again can't hit. The Knicks leading by 11. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for New York.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Now Ricochet. Outside Daniel. MP getting it done for the New York Knicks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a
Well, here, the Hawks decide to talk it over. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
What strength from MP, shrugging off the physical defense like it was nothing.
New York shooting their first free throw of the evening.
MP shooting 1.
Free throw good, MP.
You know, one of the things you love about MP, he is certainly a team-first kind of a guy. Individual stats really don't do much for him. He wants to win, period.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
A shot. And again, it's New York.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
The Hawks trail by 14. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hawks making a switch here. Ricochet checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And so here's Atlanta. Lets it go from the wing. Atlanta again missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
New York moving it around. And here's MP for three. Sinks the triple. MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take them because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Buford the pass to Novak. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
A three from MP. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
The Hawks trail by 17. Pass to Novak. Now here's Buford. Lets the three fly, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his fifth rebound in this one. Here's the screen. Now Banks. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Banks has got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the paint. Novak misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Wright Foreman, the pass to Novak. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Novak's got 13 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Their opponent is beating them up on the Birds, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking.
And that's all for us. Now it's...
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
We've got Booker. Buford is out there with Zachary Rizichet. And it's Wright Foreman in at the one spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
A tremendous contest by MP, protecting the rim there. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Rizichet. Nothing on the board. Clock at 6. Count that one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. All of his athletic ability on display right there. MP with the acrobatic throwdown.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. The Hawks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to Wright Foreman. Now Rizichet. Traps in the tray.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays down.
MP's shot is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Novak. Sorber with the rebound. Sorber's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Count it. MP's got 49 points in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Novak. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Novak. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Wright Foreman. Here's Buford. Bangs home the trifecta. Buford's got 5 now.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And here's MP for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
The Hawks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And so he makes both from the line. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. On the wing, MP. And another one!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Wright Foreman. Here is Novak. Sweet move. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Salon's checked in, and Dyson Daniels subbed in for Buford. Pass to Salon. Here is Novak. A 3-ball. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Novak. Off target with the fadeaway.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
MB getting it done for the Knicks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got MP. He's out there with Walker. And it's Teague in at the point guard.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting 41% for the game. Now here's Buford. Pass to Novak. Over Walker. Novak misses. New York shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. And yep, another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And it's the Hawks' ball. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. They set the pick. Daniels inside the line. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the Knicks making a change here. Butler's checked in.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Morales. Here's Novak, and it's good. 2 points. Novak's got 21 in the game.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Morales, defended by Butler. Morales can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Salong. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Butler. MP right side. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
How about MP using the mid-range, taking what the defense gives him?
And the rejection by MP. Butler finds MP. Back to Butler. On the wing, MP. The 3. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Hawks have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
New York with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Hits it again. Wow.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. There's a good screen. There's the 3. And the basket by Morales. Morales has got his first 3 points of the game.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And one of the key components to this connects again from distance.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. It's Novak from outside. Trains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for New York.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused
concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Buford the pass to Morales. To the left side wing. Novak takes it off the glass.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
MP deciding where to go with it. Good, another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range. It's a devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And they do it. They'll